Welcome. For today's challenge video, what we're doing is we're doing beers for a fiver, and I'm going to try and get 5 beers for 5 UK pounds, which is 211 Thai baht. The trouble is, in Thailand, beers are actually relatively expensive. So one small can, like a 330ml can, is like 40 baht, which is about £1. So it's going to be tricky, but we're going to try and get 5 beers. But not only that, we're going to taste test them and see what the nicest beer is that you can get in Thailand. Join me. Trouble is, there's only Leo, Chang and Singer for the small cans, and then the big cans are coming in more expensive, so we're going to have to get the cheapest of the big cans, which is my beer at 54, which leaves us a minimal amount left. I don't think we can actually get another beer, so we've got 4 beers so far. I think we're going to have to get, this is the only one that's going to be in budget. Comes in at 39, what is it? Midnight 100. I failed, so I got 4 beers and then I think it's an energy drink, so I want to try it and see what it's like because it does look awful. Just a heads up, you can't buy beer in Thailand between 2 PM and 5 PM. I'm not quite sure why. So I had to get in there sharp at about 1:30, and also I went to pay by card and the machine doesn't take debit cards, only credit cards. So I had to go outside to the ATM and then go back in. So just a heads up. The plan was to come and drink the beers on the beach, but you can see the tides in and the beach is quite minimal. So we don't have 5 beers, but we have 4 and an energy drink. But the 3 main ones that you get in Thailand, we've got Singer, Chang and Leo. I've put them in age order. So until 1933 there was no domestic beer in Thailand, it was all imported. And then Singer came onto the scene, as you can see, established 1983, and it is 5%. And it's the main stronghold. So we're going to try this one first. I think this is actually the first time I've had Singer. It's not a beer that I usually gravitate towards in Thailand, but it's not too bad at all. I'll give that a solid, I need to weigh it up on like the amount of alcohol that's in it versus price, but I'm going to give it a solid like 8 out of 10. I reckon it's quite good though. The next beer to hit the scene from the main top 3 wasn't until 1995, and that's when Chang came along. It wasn't called Chang Classic back then, it was called Chang, and up until 2015 it had an alcohol percentage of 6.2, but that's now been reduced to 5.1. But this is my actual favourite beer when I'm in Thailand. Oh, I do love a good Chang. It just tastes like Asia, happiness, Thailand. They sell this in Tesco's in my hometown in Scotland, and it's so expensive, it's ridiculous. I've never actually bought one. But yeah, 10 out of 10 for Chang. The last beer in the Holy Trilogy is Leo, which burst onto the scene in 1999. So it's, yeah, not an old beer at all. And Leo is 5% also. So let's give this a go. Also, these 3 beers are all comparably the same price. 2 of them were 43 baht and 1 of them was 45. I'll put the prices on them individually, but yeah, basically the same price. For me, Leo is just a lot hoppier than the other 2. Chang's a lot smoother and it's got a nicer aftertaste. It's not bad, like I would drink it with nothing else, but yeah, 6 out of 10 I think for that one. And then for the wild card we have my beer. It's part of the Singer family, so it's not actually got any history or culture to it. I did look online, I couldn't even find out when it originated. So we're going to give this a go. This is a more economic value, it's 4.5%, it's a bigger can. It was more expensive than the other 2, but it was only like 51 baht. I forget what it was, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen just now. So it works out, I reckon, per milliliter, probably the cheapest, but I'm sure there's a reason for that. It just tastes like water. I can't actually, maybe it's because I've been swigging all these. It tastes like a combination of Bud Light and tap water. And then, because unlike in other places in Asia, because beer is relatively expensive, we didn't manage to get a fifth beer within the budget. So we have this Black Venom, I think it is, and it is an energy drink, I believe, and it's got a picture of a strawberry on it. So we're gonna give this a go and see what this is like.
Oh, I can smell it from here.
Smell it from here. It looks like cough syrup. Oh. Oh. Well, it's got a kick to it. It just tastes like pure syrup, pure sugar. There's no other way around it. So yeah, you can feel my hand shaking already. Can't even get the lid back on. Yeah, I don't like this one. Oh. Oh. So for me personally, because all the beers are a comparable price, I'm going to go for Chang every time. This is my favourite. And Chang beer, if you want to sponsor me, you know where to find me. I'd do it for a single beer. For this, for 42 baht, I'd promote you. Cheers.